Hello, hello, everyone. How are you? I hope you all are doing great. How are you, Radha?
Amazing.
Amazing, as
Fabulous.
usual. Uh,
Yes, 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 yes.
awesome
Doing
to
great.
hear that. Okay, as usual, we have a good topic. Okay, is a useful topic. What's our topic today, Radha?
Um, Emotions. Emotions. Yes, we talked about it in different episodes. It comes up differently. But I thought really you need to it's always good to have reminders, right?
Yes.
Because what's happening is that's one thing that people are not paying attention to. So we're paying attention to everything else. We're making sure we eat properly and we eat food and we drink water, all of that. But we forget that we have an system. If that energy system's not working properly, our emotions are not processed properly, we're not breathing properly, we're not going to be here.
Okay, what the energy system? We have to
So,
define
about
the
like physically,
energy
because we
system.
can't see it, right? Because we can't see it. So people think it's not there.
Okay. It's the feeling
So
or
when
soul and feeling and mind. What do you mean by it?
No, actual energy. We're like electrical beings.
Okay.
The breath is going through and is flowing through, right? So the information needs to pass through. Emotions are basically energy in motion. So that's what I'm talking about. Emotion. You can't see it, can you?
No,
Can you touch it?
no, you can feel it only.
It's but internal kind of feeling. It's a
Mm,
feeling, right? So
yes.
that's what I'm talking about. That's what its energy is. So when you think of a thought, there's like a chemical reaction, whatever you want to call it, but it's an emotion. It's energy in motion.
Mm,
It needs to flow. So we have these centers from starting from my head, going down, head, eyes, this part, throat, heart, belly area, right below belly area, the womb area,
mm,
and the root, the base. And then it connects down.
yeah.
Okay. We have to know that we're energy body. We're not just a physical body and brain and body. There's more to it. It's the breath that comes through, right? So we're just flowing energy,
Like
emotions.
a field of energy, like,
Yeah, but it's
yeah.
internally in our body that's flowing through.
Mm,
Okay. Every those thoughts we think, it creates an emotion in our body.
yeah.
And through our brain, so it's like the circuits, right? And it's naturally it's supposed to. So, for example, if someone's harming you, okay, that anger emotion that comes up, the brain releases hormones or and emotions. So you actually feel that anger that comes up. It's natural response to what's happening around us. So let me explain it that way.
Do you believe
Emotions are
it's
natural response.
okay? It's do you know maybe because the mind, not mind, the brain,
Brain. Mhm.
brain has like a part in it.
Yeah,
Okay. They
it's
release a
processing.
chemical reaction,
Yeah,
okay, affect our feelings when they feel
yeah.
it's like maybe in danger.
So yeah. So again, if the brain thinks there's danger by seeing, right, eyesight, smell, okay?
Fear.
So what is that emotion that comes up?
Mm,
Fear,
mm.
okay? And what do you feel in your body? Your heart races,
Tight.
stomach gets tight, maybe shoulders feel tight,
Yeah,
all of that. All those things are happening, right?
you're right.
So that's your emotion. If you don't feel that, because it needs to flow, it's an energy that flows.
Mm,
If you don't feel, yes, oh my God, that person's going to hurt me right now. I need to do something, I have to take an action. So either I fight them or scream at them. That's when you get angry. Natural response. So here what I'm saying is natural response of our body
mm,
due to what's happening to you.
mm,
Okay? Emotions
mm.
is the natural response of the body. So those emotions need to flow through. So if there's a real danger and you feel, oh my God, that person's gonna hurt me, either you run away
Or freeze.
or freeze or fight. Okay, you have to, no, no. The only time you freeze when you think you cannot fight or flight, run. Okay? That's the third. That's the last resort.
Mm,
When you think you cannot run away.
mm.
But we all should be able to deal with the real danger. The only time we feel freeze, we can't, is because we've already been in this fight and flight mode and our thinking has stopped. When
Mm.
our thinking stops, you might have a way to run away. You might have a way to fight that person, but you can't think. You just, because your emotions have not been processed. You're not letting your emotions to process.
Everything is shut down.
So now that's real danger. And then when you go into safety, we do that, don't we?
Yes.
So you send that sends a signal to body. You make that sound and it sends a signal and body says,
You
we're
are
safe.
okay. You are in safe place.
Now you continue, you're good. But when things have been happening in our life, and as a child, this goes back. So I wanted to bring this up. It goes back to a little kid. When you're told not to feel your feelings or emotions, stop crying. Okay.
You are not releasing your
So
emotions.
when you feel sad because someone just said something nasty to you,
Mm.
or your parents left you home with your babysitter or your grandmother, and you're sad, you're not allowed to cry. You're not allowed to feel those feelings. You hold it in. Those emotions are sitting here.
Yes.
And the mind starts to now think, oh, this is how life is. Nobody loves me, blah, blah, blah.
Mm.
And when someone does something to your brother, your sister, older, so you kid, I'm talking going back to kids, because it does something to you. And when you say, don't do that to me, that's anger. Natural response. Remember, it's a natural response. When someone walked away, you were 4 years old and your parents just left you alone, and you're sad and you're told not to be sad. Natural response is a child brain does not know the parents are going to work or they going on vacation or they doing whatever. The brain of the child, when the parents leave, the brain of a child thinks I'm going to die.
Mm. Yes.
Because when they came into the world, they just saw the mother and they saw the father. If the father is there, that's another thing. If the father is not there when the child comes in this world, it's going to grow up. So you see where I'm going at? So a child's mind does not know the parent just went away to a wedding. They can't take you, or the father went to work and he'll only come once a week. A 4-year-old does not know that. All a 4-year-old's mind thinks, my father does not here, that means I'm gonna die.
Yeah. I am not safe.
Because human being, the minds, the child of the human being is you need your parents to, father to provide and protect, and the mother to love and nurture you.
Correct.
So it starts to feel all of these things as that child. So when as a child, when that happens, so natural response is when someone just said all this nasty things and left you, and you can't feel sad. So you learn I'm supposed to just hold everything in. So now when you grow up, again, someone makes you feel sad. So guess what happens when, so if any of you listening, if you're one of those person, every single thing anyone talks about, and especially women, if you're in your perimenopausal, menopausal, and you start breaking down in tears, slightest thing, and you start to cry, guess what? Yes, we get told it's PMS, it's perimenopausal, but what? Guess what it is? Is those emotions you've been holding in, those sadness you've been holding on
From
as a
childhood.
child is trying to come out. Or are you someone, every single something someone says, and you start to get mad and angry and you start to scream and you get irritated? You're also probably someone you're not allowed to express to be angry. So when someone hurt you and did something to you as a child, multiple times you were told, stop it, don't get mad. Good girls don't get mad.
Yes. And you
So
hold those
now
emotions.
that so now if you're at a point, the slightest thing your son says or daughter or your partner or this person at work and you want to go punch them, it's a message internally saying, come, look at me. I need to come out. So the whole thing why I'm saying this is we need to express our emotions, not unhealthy ways, screaming, yelling, and crying like I used to, right middle where I am. I go to a party and I'm sitting there. Or one incident I share with people, I go to a comedy show and I'm coming back and I just start to cry. And I was going through perimenopausal. But it wasn't perimenopausal. It's all those emotions, all the sadness I've been holding in
For
because I
years.
thought I was a strong girl. I was told, be strong. Even when I had heartbreak, I had nasty things, bad things happen to me. And I was told, suck it up. Be strong. You're a strong woman. You can handle yourself. So I put a smile on and just go, now feel. Stop crying. Why are you crying? You did it. You
Like
brought
our
this into your
culture.
life.
You are a man, don't cry.
Don't cry too. Men too.
Yeah, don't cry. You are a man, even for like a little child. Why? Let them express their feeling.
You have to express your feeling naturally when it comes out. Like when someone's hurt, like harming you, hurting, like with us, when we didn't say nothing, we just shut up. And they keep doing it and they keep doing it. And they will sit here and complain. That person is disrespectful and they're treating me this way and they're treating. We didn't have the voice to come and say, hey, you cannot treat, instead of getting mad or shutting down and crying, we could have come out and say, hey, you can't treat me this way. And why? Because we're scared they might leave us. And that comes back being a little girl who thought if I behave a certain way, then my parents will love me. The mind of a child.
Yeah.
If I be a good girl, my parents will love me. If I do, and I prove to them that I can do this, they will love me. So you see, dealing with their emotions is really important, healthy way. And the reason I want to bring this up is because I know a lot of people who are going to be watching this are parents. So as a parent, please let your child be able to express their emotions. Give them that few minutes and sit there and ask them if they want to cry, tell them to cry. Tell them, yeah, you feel angry. Okay, let it out. Let it come out of your body. Because I now, as a coach, sit there with adults and I said, give yourself permission. You know how many times I have people say, yes, they really hurt me, but, I'm like, no, but, because they don't want to feel the real anger. I said, no, I want you to feel that really anger. Yes, my sister did this to me.
Okay, like
Yes, my
what?
brother treated me like shit. Yes, my mother. Yes, they did not know, but they did. I was a child and I was hurt and I was angry and I was sad. Yes, this happened to me, but now I take responsibility. But feel that anger, let it come out. If you have to scream, take a pillow, punch it, whatever you need to do. Let your emotions come out. Don't
Okay.
justify it. Sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
I would like to ask about the technique to release our emotions from childhood. What the best one? Or there is many.
There's so many ways. The biggest is to sit with it. But if you find that you have major trauma and you can't deal with it on your own, that's when the coaching helps, right? So
Mm,
there's like a lot of things. I'll come out and say there's a lot of abuse, like sexual abuse and stuff that happens as with kids. And it's hard for someone as an adult because first of all, Mariam, they don't even know this has happened because they've disconnected.
correct.
Or they don't want to see that their parents were a certain way, and that's what caused this. Because we don't want to blame our parents, but it's not about blaming.
Yes, do you know, I noticed this one with many people that because they like their parents and they say if I speak anything about my parents, people will
Another person.
blame me. How you speak about your parents, even your parents raise you up, give
Yeah.
you a good education. I notice it a lot, by the
Yeah.
way.
But it's not about going out there and speaking to someone else. But like I say, but the coach is different. Like, for example, when someone's working with me, there's no judgment because I already know,
Yeah,
right? But for you to realize, yes, the parents did not know, but the reality is it happened.
yes,
The reality is you as a child were supposed to have that safe space.
yes.
They didn't give it to you.
They don't know
They
even.
didn't, I
This is
know.
what they get it from their parents.
Exactly. Or did they know that a father to your baby just gets born and goes to work for 5 weeks and 5 months and comes back? Because why? Their whole concern is consumerism, right? Let's make money. That's another thing. A lot of people in that age group, this is what was happening. Not our parents. I'm talking our age group. Too busy building the empire,
Yeah,
not realizing that little 2 year old, 3 year old, 4 year, 5 year old is just wanting a little bit of your attention.
yeah,
That's going to cause issues with that child growing up.
yes.
So, those are things if we're not aware of, but now, this day and age, everybody's aware of that, right? But people are still not paying attention to that. Oh, I love my kid.
There is no awareness, unfortunately, because at school
Well,
there is no
there's a lot
awareness.
of things out there, but people don't want to face that part. This part here, there's people we talk about it, but people don't
Why?
want to
Why?
face it.
Why? Because they don't have the awareness. Okay, they scared that somebody knows that they have like a sessions with the mental coach or life coach.
Yeah.
It's not good.
No,
Okay.
no, I'm not talking about coaching or anything. Like, for example, how, no, we have in fingertip, there's so many things out here. These people are watching all of these things. They listen to it. It's science.
They never believe in it.
Whatever.
What
Well,
I
that's the
said.
thing. That's what I'm saying. It's not that they have the awareness. They don't want to. That's okay. And I'm going to keep saying this consistently. If anyone wants to hear it, wait, it's not my thing, but I'm just going to keep bringing the awareness, basically saying that we have to be aware that every action we make is affecting someone.
Yes.
And as parents, we're affecting our kids. So everybody to know whatever emotions you're experiencing, also you're passing it over to the person around you.
Kids.
So
Easy,
that
simple.
that's
No more
why
kids.
that's why you have to process your emotions. So this is why I wanted to speak about this.
Yes, I
So
agree.
you need to know to process your emotions, deal with your stuff. So your kids are not going to go through that.
Yeah.
It's a generational trauma that you need to heal, but it comes with you. And please, 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 some might take this the wrong way. No masking, no band-aid, man. No band-aid. Just don't go here and say my mindset is good. No. Come here. It needs courage to go here and look at that dirt that's in here. That means you have stuffed things down without any judgment. Just go open it up.
Stacking. We have a stacking of stuff over.
Yeah. Take responsibility. Who did what doesn't matter. But knowing it's coming from a childhood. And last thing I'm going to say, it doesn't matter how you want to see it. Every person's life is coming from how we were brought up and how we were born.
Yeah,
Period.
I
No
agree.
blame. Our health issues, if you come with the immune disorder, is because something was going on with the mother. Either she was stressed out, or what she was thinking, or what she was eating, her environment.
I agree.
No child comes with any kind of issues. It's the environment, it's what's happening with that container.
Yes, I agree. Thank you so much, Radha.
Welcome.
It's really a nice topic as usual. I really appreciate every single like topic because you give people that the hint to start thinking about themselves and
Yeah.
test their body, their feeling,
Yeah.
their thoughts. Everything is affect.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I
This
really
is
appreciate.
science, right? And the reason is because me, as an educator, someone who's taken these courses, I've actually studied it. I practice all of this. I've done mental health, and now I'm teaching this. I teach all of this curriculum. And lifespan development, child development is what it talks about how everything we think with the mother, how it flows through, emotions are flowing through the blood and causing all
I
of these
hope
issues with the
I
kid.
hope you they add this like subject in every single like school.
Schools, that's what my goal is, to bring it up as much as possible. I mean, it is in the college, the courses we're teaching the mental health, I'm teaching education assistant curriculum. So so I'm actually teaching students who are going to go into schools who work with special need kids
Need, but they have to put this subject like a
in
course.
school already.
Yes, like a course subject in the
Yes.
like every single grade, like make it to
To
understand the feeling,
understand how
their
you
mental
are.
health. It's very important.
The every thought is
Yeah,
causing a chemical reaction to your body, and that chemical reaction is what making you behave a certain way. And that way they'll also understand when someone's behaving a certain way, why. So you won't have judgment against people. You're not going to treat someone bad. The only reason someone goes and kills someone because they're hurt.
yeah,
So if someone recognizes a person when they're hurt, they're not going to go end up killing someone.
yeah,
So these things are not taught in schools, and
yeah,
that's what needs to.
yeah,
We talk about having empathy, but what does empathy mean?
yeah.
We talk about having compassion. What does compassion mean? You need to see everyone, whoever behaves a certain way, is due to what they experience. So, this is what I say to the students, there's a story behind every person. So, don't look at
Behavior
what they're behaving, look at the story that's going in
behind.
the background.
Okay, thank you so much and have a great week. Bye bye. See you
Yes.
next week.
Bye.